Boom.
Wow, we're moving and grooving through the football season, guys. We got a few weeks left of college football. We got about a little over a month of the NFL before playoffs kick in. Crazy how time is going by. What's up, everybody? Scott Matthews here. This is the one and only Get the Edge Sports Podcast right here in the one and only Podcast Junkie Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. Weather is gorgeous today. Man, it was cold for a couple days. TK, I saw him. He had the flannels on. He had the big jackets, but I think today he's okay.
I saw you wearing a flannel yesterday in your video.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got myself prepared for a flannel shirt for the first time in a long time. I am joined here always by my two partners in crime. I'm going to start with the one man right next to me. This guy and I have gone at it for over 30 years in the industry, guys. The CEO of TK Wins, TK himself. What's up?
Yeah, man, ready for another week. I can't believe it's week 11 NFL already, man. The time is flying by.
It's week 12, ain't it?
It's week 11.
Right.
Week 12 in the college. Like you said, man, cold, man. I saw some iguanas falling out of the tree the other day.
Did you like that?
It was cold, man. It was cold.
Yeah.
Got down to, what, 40 degrees?
Yeah.
Teddy, were you up walking around at 4 in the morning like you were?
I have 3 big old dogs, T, so I have to be. I have no choice. But on Monday night, I had to bring my tortoise inside. You guys know I have a big, I'll bring a picture of him for the show next week. But I got a big, I don't know, he must be up to 80 pounds now, sulcata land tortoise. But when it gets below 50, you got to bring those suckers inside because it can cause organ damage. So yeah. I have to bring him inside on nights like that. But it was cool.
All right, I didn't have to introduce Teddy because TK did the job.
TK did it for you. There you go.
I'm going to back off today, I think, and just hang out.
Hey.
I'm going to hang out with Ben. I think let's see how good the show rolls.
You got the drums over. I'm ready to fire them suckers up over. You got to get on them drums today.
I think TK got jacked up because the show before us was all about liquor. It was a mixologist
liquor?
girl.
I don't even know her.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Fine liquor. All right. Anyways, you're throwing me off with that one, Ben. Wow. Keep me on track here, buddy. We got Teddy Brooks in the house, obviously. Teddy coming off another, I guess he had a little bit of a winning week last week. Right?
I had one more win than loss. Nothing like what you did, though, Scotty. Guys, Scotty went 8-3 on this show. First of all, I don't think anyone's ever given 11 plays before on this show. So that's number one. He put his balls on the table. 8-3. I went 4-3. Nothing crazy. Not a losing week, but nothing crazy. T, what'd you do last week?
I think it was 4-2. I know I had a winning week.
There you
lost
go.
the Monday night game with the Packers. The referees won that game for the
always.
for Philly.
It's always something.
Guys, I don't want to jinx this thing, but I don't know if we've had a losing combined week all year in the football season yet. Let's all knock on wood because anything can happen.
All right, let's pay close attention. Guys, you know what I say. Grab your pens and paper because we are coming with a lot of stuff. We got college basketball. You got the NBA, college football all week, NFL, ice hockey, you name it. It's in action, and we're going to kick into all of that in just a minute. Hey, I just want to get your take on last week's NFL, guys. How about the Buffalo Bills coming down here to Hard Rock Stadium and going home with a big L?
Yeah, how about the coach driving by the elbow room and egging the fans on?
Yeah,
so that was crazy.
Saw the video of that.
That was funny.
Awesome.
And then you saw the interview, what he said?
No, I didn't see his interview.
AI or something?
I don't pay attention to his interviews.
He goes, it must have been AI. And they said, so you said it wasn't you. No, he goes, I'm just saying AI is real, and I do live close to that bar.
What'd you think of that Dolphin win, though? They put it all together for that game. That was like their Super Bowl.
I used them on my VIP. Buffalo's going to have a rough game this week. They're going against Tampa Bay.
Too little, too late, in my opinion, for Miami.
No, of course.
But I still don't think they fire McDaniel. I think.
Well, they might at the end of the year.
I'd like to see a McDaniel with a better quarterback.
I'm kind of agreeing with you.
How?
The draft,
yeah,
the signing. I have no idea how. Yeah. That's the question for that. That's up to the general manager, whoever the new general manager is going to be. But because they fired Greer, so we'll see what happens. But
the hottest teams in the league are continuing their pace. New England Patriots. Wow, what an amazing job! Coach of the year for me, no doubt about it. In the NFL right now, Mike Vrabel, head coach in New England. Nobody like him. No one inspires his players. I haven't seen anything like that probably ever in the NFL, where a guy waits for his players one by one to come through at the end of the game. And gives them a big high five or a big hug or whatever the case may be. This team is playing at a whole different level. That was a great win for them, going down to Tampa and getting the job done. I believe that's 7 in a row for New England now. They won 7 straight. Them and Denver have the longest current winning streaks, and Baltimore's heating up. What do you think? They won 3 straight. Looking pretty good now in that division.
Baltimore's now minus 250 favorites to win that division over Pittsburgh, with Pittsburgh kind of faltering a little bit now.
Yep.
And then just jumping back to New England, Drake May is now the favorite to win the MVP.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you could and they control the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
They are in control of the AFC right now. As of right now, they are the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yep.
Huge turnaround for your boys, Scotty. Huge turnaround. Congrats.
Yeah.
Hats off.
It's unbelievable what he's done with this team, and they made some great moves, and it's all working out for New England. So they're playing great. Another team that's playing great right now, TK and I made a huge score on them. We said they'd blow them out. They blew them out. Seattle, can't complain about them, 7-2. Right, best record, I believe, in the NFC, tied with the Rams and I think the Eagles. If I'm not mistaken, they're all 7-2. Yes. What'd you think of that blowout? We called that one.
Called it, man. I went to the bathroom. I came out. It was 21-0. I said, "What the hell happened? Is that a misprint on the scoreboard?" It was a blowout.
Yeah, that was an old.
It was the first quarter, right?
Yeah, first quarter. Yeah. Patriots should get a win this week. They play the Jets on Thursday night. I mean,
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But we got to jump around, man. We got to jump around. We got to throw you off here today, man.
If you jump around, you're not going to be organized. Let's try to stay focused.
I got my tape. I went in crying. Look, I got right into date order right here going.
Wow, your
and he's
notes
drinking water.
Your notes get better and better every week, T.
Yeah.
You must have a great secretary.
I'm telling you, Mama TK got to be doing all the work, fam. She's always on live with us, right? I think she's the brains behind the operation, I think.
She's probably watching the show right now.
Like the Wizard of Oz.
There you go. Well, listen, guys, we got a lot to talk about, and I know you guys probably going to have plays. TK's the master of the during the week action. I'm looking at some stuff myself, not big on the next day or two, but definitely as the week progresses, I see some opportunities out there. We should kick it off with college football. I mean, that's the trend right now. By the way, the same 4 teams. Did you see how Indiana came down and beating Penn State on that?
Game of inches, man. Caught it right on the line.
Yeah, that was crazy. Right on the.
Everyone's talking about that announcer's reaction. He was screaming so loud he lost his voice.
Yeah,
he was like, ah!
Yeah,
that's literally what he sounded like if you didn't watch it. That was a great catch, though.
Yeah, no, phenomenal. One of the best catches. A lot of unbelievable catch. I don't know how these guys sometimes control that ball and keep themselves in bounds. It's amazing what they can do, the athletic ability of some of these players. But anyways, we got the number 1 team in the country just keeps rolling on. The Buckeyes, number 2 team, Indiana, was lucky to stay in there with that last second win against Penn State. Number 3, Texas A&M. Teddy called it on the show last week. He loved them, and they won easy. They got the job done again, undefeated. And number 4, Bama, 8 in a row, got the job done and beat LSU. Not in the most exciting game in the world up there in Tuscaloosa. I think the final score was 20-9. But you know what? All it takes is just getting the W, and Bama rolls on. I think Georgia also a big win. They're number 5, breathing down the top 4. The only one that moved, I think, a little bit, Miami moved up or down, I think, in the polls.
Miami went up. They're still in the playoff
10th.
race.
Yeah, they're 10th.
Yeah, they're still in the playoff race. There's some big arguments already going on with these playoffs. So one interesting thing is, Ohio State and Indiana are most likely going to face each other in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
Which
Do they have a Big Ten championship?
I believe they do.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I think once they start adding teams,
I don't know if they have that.
Well, they're going to be number 1 and number 2 in the Big Ten. I think they have to have a determination of who wins the Big Ten, and that's going to be a seeding issue. And they're talking about the positioning, the way it looks right now, if everything stays the same, that 1 seed is going to get a bye week, and then they're going to play the winner of Oregon versus Notre Dame.
Well, yeah, but they're both going to get a bye.
Right.
1, 2, 3,
right.
4 get a bye.
But here's my question. If you were number 1 seed, you're facing the winner of Oregon Notre Dame. I mean, that doesn't seem like a reward for being the number 1 seed. I think there's a lot worse teams in this playoff that the number 1 seed would want to be facing.
Well, that's part of the whole thing.
It's looking good for Alabama too on there. They would face the winner of South Florida, Georgia right now.
Yeah, December 6th, Scotty, Big Ten championship game.
Okay, there you go.
There used to not be one, but once they added teams to it.
I don't remember because I remember Ohio State played Michigan, and that was the end of the year. Usually every year, I didn't remember a Big Ten championship. But anyways, we are rolling. We got 3 games on tap on this Wednesday night. I'm looking at these 3 matchups right now. I don't know if you guys have anything going, and I'll kick it off with T if he does. Northern Illinois, UMass. You got Toledo against Miami, Ohio, and Buffalo and Central Michigan. You looking at any of those 3 tonight, T?
I'm playing one of the games here tonight. Toledo's playing Miami, Ohio. The current line's 4-45. Been a little shaky on Wednesday nights, but I'm going to get a win on this one here tonight. I'm going to take Miami, Ohio plus the 4 tonight. Miami, Ohio, 5-1 their last 6 against the spread. They're 8-1 their last 9 games straight up at home. Playing at home today. I'm going to say it again. Scott gets mad when I say it. I'm going to take the points. Probably don't need them, but I'm going to take the 4 points. And get a nice payday with Miami, Ohio.
You might need them because the quarterback, isn't he questionable to play tonight?
Everything's good to go in this game here tonight. I looked at the injuries. Everything's good to go.
I'm showing him questionable. The quarterback for Miami, Ohio. Excuse me.
Must be looking at a
Toledo.
different game.
Yeah, no. Are you looking at which game? The Toledo, Miami, Ohio, right?
Both quarterbacks are playing.
Yeah, all right. I showed questionable for actually the other side.
You might be looking at wide receivers. Only guy questionable in that game.
All right, so you're liking the dog?
I'm taking the dog, man. Another dog barking. I've been playing a lot of dogs lately. I've been cashing with the dogs, so I'm going to take them. Miami Ohio plus the points.
Miami Ohio plus the points. Well, you got one thing going in your favor. Toledo's 0-4 on the road this year. They haven't won a road game, but they are the stronger and they do have the more solid defense. Definitely of this. They only allow about 15 points a game on D, but we'll see what happens. So it could be a live dog. Usually in these kind of games, Teddy, you get a lot of lines that'll kind of throw you off on these kind of matchups, and sometimes you catch some live numbers and you can take advantage of it. You looking at this game?
I'm not. I actually am looking at the Buffalo Central Michigan game. But before I get into that, I got to take a break for a second. Somebody by the name of Zachary Gordon is in the chat, a.k.a. Zach Smacks.
Oh, boy.
Zach, I'm just going to tell you, brother, we love you over here. You're a young up-and-coming guy in this business, but don't go against the boys and think you're going to beat us ever again like you did last week. But I still love you. I think it's because he went to Orlando. I don't think he's going to be going to Orlando for a few years now after that trip up in Orlando. Oh, man. UCF, Oregon, couple losses there, Zach. Don't go against the crew. Now, that being said, I do like Central Michigan in this Central Michigan-Buffalo game. It's the type of game where Central Michigan, they have the pass, they have Labas, they have Flores at the running back position. Much a more balanced offense, I think. Buffalo's defense is arguably maybe a little bit better than Central Michigan's, and it's probably what's going to keep them in the game. But this is a very tight line. I love leaning a home favorite in a line like this, so I'm rolling Central Michigan. I put that on my Instagram channel, and that's my play for tonight. Not a huge play. I would give it a 3. You didn't even have to ask me. I just put the rating right on it.
There you go. By the way, your rating on the other side,
every
the
game
Miami,
I'm going to
Ohio?
give it's going to be a 3-unit play till.
Okay.
But we did fire away with that 4-unit in Seattle last week, so I might have as soon as we go along. Let's see if we can change.
You drinking over there or what?
I got a bottle of water over here. Got 3 stars on every game here this week.
You're stumbling and bumbling on me.
I'm trying to throw you off.
I think Ben's having a cocktail for all of us. I'm looking at this game too, Teddy. I got to be honest with you. I think this game is about as tight can be. I'll call it my virgin game. It's that tight. I'm looking at Buffalo in this game. I'm going to buy it up to 3.5. I think they got the right nucleus to go in and play Central Michigan and beat them. They're both basically mirror images. One's allowing 20 points a game. Allowing 20, averaging 25. The other one's allowing 24 points a game, averaging 24. 3-0 at home, obviously, for Central Michigan is a big plus, but Buffalo's 3-1 on the road. I like the dog in this game. I'll grab the points. This game could be one of those haywire games, and I'm thinking the dog's alive, so I'm going to go to 3.5, 3-unit play on Buffalo plus 3.5 in this game tonight.
Maybe we catch a middle.
There you go. But I am going to 3.5, and it's been working because I've been putting out plays recently by the skin of my they've been working by getting that extra point, a point and a half. I've been cashing tickets left and right, especially in basketball.
You didn't need it last night with that Louisville pick. I was actually on that play also. That was a beaut.
Did you watch that game?
I did not.
I know we're getting to basketball. They missed like
How
6
about
or 7.
Texas Tech, though?
Yeah.
Needed it for that.
Yeah.
They missed 7 straight free throws, I think. At the
Did
end
they
of the
really? No, I
You
didn't,
can't,
I didn't see the
it
game.
always has the negative.
I had Louisville, too.
Who
You know,
cares?
we had Louisville. We missed 7 free
Teddy,
throws.
I don't give a shit how they win, as long as they win. You
I'm
got
just
this
saying, I
thing.
had Louisville, too.
Teddy don't
Why does he
care
get so
either.
jumpy over here, Teddy? I said I had the Louisville
Speaking-
tonight, too.
You got to always like a thing about it.
I said they missed 7. How do you
The
miss 7?
referees are working
How do you
against
make-
you.
how do you
When
miss
win,
7
they're
free
working
throws?
with you. They work against you. They work with you.
7 free throws. It's hard to do. Hard
Come
to miss
on,
7 in a
man.
row.
Stop it.
Me and Teddy could go up there and make 1 out of 7.
You're doing, yeah, okay. Well, who's to say? I guarantee you couldn't make 1 out of 7.
I guarantee. I bet you. I bet you right now. We go
1
up
out
there,
of 7 free
we-
throws.
we got basketball.
Anyone should be able to make 1 out of 7 free throws.
But it's different guys at different times.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying.
One guy shooting 7.
It's
in a
pretty
row.
much the same guy shooting at the foul line that night.
All right. You know what? Got the job done. That's all that matters. Had Louisville. Had
Louisville
why am
with
I
you.
jumping around? He's taking me to Texas.
Teddy took us to
He's-
Louisville.
We're taking you for a ride, Scotty. We're keeping you on your toes here.
All right, guys. Let's
Just
let's
go
stay
sit back on the
focused.
drums and we'll get
T,
back going. We just bang
Ben,
the drums.
give him a cocktail, will you? It's okay.
I got my water here. I got my Fiji over here.
All right, guys, listen. Thursday night, let's stay with college football and moving along. We'll talk baskets, whatever you guys want to talk about. But let's try to stay in line here so we don't throw everyone a loop because they're probably taking notes. It's football. Then if you start throwing baskets in, they get confused and so forth and so on. We got one game Thursday night, college football. We got Troy 6-3, Old Dominion 6-3. Something's going to give. We got Old Dominion 4-0 at home. And Troy is 3-1 on the road. Another kind of matchup like that, where one team plays well on the road, the other team plays great at home. Old Dominion 10.5, 52.5. Teddy?
I'm off the whole Thursday board. I'm waiting for Friday.
Okay, there's your answer. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
I appreciate that. What about Twinkle Toes?
Well,
over
you
here?
know I'm playing. The line is 11-52
I don't
right
know
now,
what
by
you're
the
playing.
way.
How will we know you're
I said
playing?
I am playing. It's a Thursday night. I'm definitely playing. I'm taking Old Dominion in this game. I'm going to lay 11 points. Old Dominion 6 and over the last 6 against the spread versus a West Division opponent.
Right.
4-1 their last 5 against the spread in Week 12. I know these are just numbers I'm throwing at you, but my numbers got Old Dominion win this game by 15 to 20 points. So I'm going to lay it. And I don't play a lot of big favorites, but I'm going to play it here. Old Dominion minus the points on Thursday night.
Okay.
That's the play, all right.
All right, and Teddy's off, and I'm off. So we're skipping through Friday. We did Wednesday. We got Thursday knocked out. We got Friday. Actually, we're going into Friday right now. We got 2 games on tap on the Friday night board, guys, in college football. We're going to knock out college, then we'll jump right into the NFL, and then moving into some baskets if these guys have anything on their minds. We might have something for you tonight because it's hard. It's hard, you know, everyone knows to put out a basketball game way in advance because we really don't know the numbers or the indications of who's going to be in, who's going to be out way in advance. So we'll probably have something going tonight in basketball, whether it's college or the NBA, and we'll talk about that a little later in the show. All right, Friday night, let's look at these 2 games. Interesting matchup and an interesting line. I don't know if you guys looked at this line and scratched your head like I did. Clemson, Louisville. Number 20 team in the nation, Louisville, that's been playing absolutely very consistent. I believe they dropped last week. Only 2.5-point favorite at home against a bad Clemson team this year. I don't understand this line. You got anything on that game?
Oh, we're on Friday already?
Yeah, you sit there.
Okay.
We'll
No,
go
I
to
was
the NFL
I was
later.
skipping Thursday. Okay. Yes, I am on this game. I looked at this line, and Scotty, you have a line on this show, things that make you go, and that's what this line was. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. Louisville lost outright to Cal last week. If you guys saw that, they were big favorites. It was kind of a close game, but they were kind of getting their butts beat a little bit.
Right.
Clemson took care of Florida State last week, getting back in the win column, looking to build off of that. Now, here's the thing.
It looks nasty, though.
If you look at the numbers head to head, Clemson has the advantage in opponent adjusted net yards per play, net red zone scoring, net touchdown rate. So these teams are pretty even in a lot of these opponent adjusted net points per play. Obviously, Louisville having a good season, Clemson having a massively disappointing season. But overall, I'm rolling with the dog and Dabo Sweeney here, and I'm taking Clemson plus the points.
It's funny, as we're talking, I just got some notification of line change. That game went from 2.5 up to 3.5 right now, and the total went up 2 points just now, from 49.5 to 51.5.
Interesting.
Yeah, so something's going on there that moved the total just in the last hour or so. 51.5. You showing those numbers?
I see 3 and 51 at almost every place.
Okay. Well, I'm going based on what I saw before on mine and now where it's at. But 3.5 or 3 and 51.5 total. You like the dog?
I like Clemson plus the 3.5.
You'd buy it at 3.5?
Yes, it's at 3.
I'm showing 3.5, but he's
Solid 3 over. You're at down best too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it up right now, but yeah, I mean, I saw the thing with these lines and these sports books is you're gonna have numbers all over the place.
Yeah, they move.
I'm seeing 3.5 across the board. I see one place with 3. So yeah, you're right, Scotty. 3.5. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I can't judge it based on one place. I gotta, just judge it based on a majority. But 3.5 from 2.5, and that was just moved like within the last hour, and that total went up 2 points. So that's an interesting move. So Teddy is on, and that's what unit ranking you're putting on that one, Ted?
My Clemson play right now 3. Let's see what happens. Right now 3.
Okay. That's a tough game. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers on this game. Clemson averages 28. They allow 22. The other side averages 33. They allow 22. I think Louisville's definitely the much more consistent team, no doubt about it, when it all boils down, because Clemson's been up and down like a yo-yo. I think that win against FSU was nothing. FSU didn't even look like they came to play. They couldn't even move the ball, which was shaky at best. I think Louisville will probably bounce back. I'd probably moneyline this game. 3.5, though, it's hard. I'd probably bring it down to 2, and I would take Louisville. I hate to go against you, Teddy, on these games, but I got to just
big
go
boys
based on
here.
my numbers. I'm going to take Louisville at home. I think they rebound. I think they're the better of the two teams. Defensively, I think they're both about the same. On the offense, I think is going to benefit Louisville. So I think they'll squeak a win out, and I think they'll win this game by 4 to 8 points. So I'll take -2 on the number on Louisville.
Do we get a tiebreaker from UT?
I'm not giving it on the show. It's going on my VIP service.
Okay.
So,
Okay, there you go. And we don't know what he's using, so that's the key.
That's the key.
The secret
so you have
sauce.
to buy TK's package to get the tiebreaker on this game here.
There you go.
That's the moral of the story.
All right. TK holds those good ones out. He's holding the good ones out for the money. Show me the money to get my plays. I love it. All right, guys, listen. We got a big board of college football. Let me just go over some of the marquee games. There's only 4 of them.
what about the other game on Friday night?
Oh, I didn't know I thought you were done.
I wasn't done. You guys were on Clemson, Louisville.
No, I said there's 2 games.
You want to skip TK's famous Friday Night Lights play. Did it win last week?
Won again last week
There you
on
go.
Friday night. And I got another Friday night light play for
TK, you want a drum roll for this?
Yeah, I get one.
All right,
I'm
here we
gonna
go.
get a
You
drum
ready?
roll.
Hold on.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Friday Night Lights, man. Minnesota, Oregon.
I love it.
Ducks. The Lions 25 and 44. I got another dog in this one, man. I'm going to take the 25 points in this one. I'm going to take Minnesota, Oregon. 2 and 4 their last 6 against the spread on Friday. They're 2 and 4 their last 6 against the spread as a favorite. I'm going to jump on the Gophers here on this one. Minnesota plus the 25 on the road. Oregon wins the game but doesn't cover. Take the points with Minnesota on Friday night. There you go.
I'm betting against you, just for the hell of it. I think that Oregon.
You know what? I'm going to throw you in your tiebreaker then for Thursday night. I'm going with Clemson.
Let's go.
I'm going with Clemson. Here it is. You can see it's written down there, Clemson.
There you go.
Plus the 3 points.
I love
I'm doing
it.
the tiebreaker.
You just gave away your secret sauce, though.
No, you showed it to me. They didn't see
can't
it.
see it over there.
But guys, all you got to do is get TK a little riled up, and he'll just feed you more plays. That's what it's all about. Let's
What do you
go.
mean? You just told which side you're on.
I did. I
He said
take
Clemson.
I'm throwing in the tiebreaker.
Oh,
I'm going with Clemson, man.
Oh, I thought you were selling that game.
I was going to.
He was, but he changed his
That's what I'm
mind.
saying. He's giving away the secret
Yeah.
After you
sauce.
went against me in that one, I had to break the tiebreaker, right, Teddy?
He changed his mind. Listen.
No disrespect. You know, I love you and all. 39 a game, almost 40 a game. Oregon averages against a team that averages 24. It's just the same similar scenario as the USC game against Northwestern. I told you they'd ass kick them by 18 to 25. I called it right on the number. They won by 21. It's the same situation. Look at the numbers here. 39 a game versus 24. On defense, not even a contest. Oregon only allows 14 points a game. The other side averages 22. The other side's 0-3 on the road. They're going against a team that just beat Iowa. They didn't look that great. I think they come home. They ass kick because they want to stay in the top 10, obviously. And this line's 25 for a reason because they're probably
It opened at 20, moved up to 25. Big line move in that game. I think it's too many points. I watched Oregon play last week. I know
you can't go
Minnesota's not a
based on
team like
last
that,
week
but they got some good players. Minnesota. I'm not going to say Oregon's not going to win the game.
Yeah.
25 points too many. Too many points. I think this game's on ESPN too. No, it's on Fox. It's a Fox.
All right, Scotty M's calling this game 29-34 for Oregon and an absolute ass kick. I think this game's going to be like 42-7, 42-10. Big win for Oregon Ducks in this game. Not because he's just. I'm just playing around.
A lot of points in this game.
I'm looking at the numbers, and the numbers put me in that direction last week with USC against Northwestern, and I see the same kind of scenario here. I think once you go out to the Pac. Well, they're not.
It's not the Pac-12 anymore.
No, they're in the Big Ten.
They're in the Big 12.
Big 12. There you go. It's a whole.
Well, no, Oregon's in the Big 10. I'm sorry, you're right.
Now you're throwing.
Oregon's
you
in the
and
Big
TK
10.
are throwing me curveballs there. All right, I like Oregon, and I think they win big. Boom. Are we done with Friday, guys?
I'm done with Friday.
Now we are done with Friday. Scotty just wanted to go against both of our plays on Friday. That's okay, though.
No.
We'll remember.
I really enjoy what I got. I did my work.
Starting to remind me of Zach Smacks over here just going against us.
No. Zach Smacks. You comparing me to him? Come on now. Let's go. All right, we got Saturday marquee games going, guys. There's 4 of them that the top teams are playing. I'll just run them by. Maybe you guys are on them. Maybe you're not on them. Number 9, Notre Dame. That's been playing outstandings, won 7 straight, going against the team Pittsburgh that's playing outstanding. It's won 5 straight, 7-2 as well. Number 9 versus number 22. You got Iowa, number 21, goes on the road against USC. USC battling to stay in that top, 12, 15 range. And here's another great matchup. This is going to be in Tuscaloosa. I would love to go to this game. Number 11, Oklahoma Sooners against the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's going to be an interesting game. I'm curious to see if you guys have anything on that one. And Texas Longhorns, starting to play a lot better right now. Number 10 in the nation after losing early in the year. They've been rolling on, winning 4 in a row now. Texas 7-2, playing against Georgia. The Bulldogs, tough place to play. And Bulldogs are 8-1, ranked number 5 in the nation. Are you guys touching any of those games?
I'm on 2 of them, actually. Two of my 3 Saturday games.
I hope we agree one of them.
2 out of my 3 Saturday games you just mentioned. So let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
That first one, 12 o'clock, Notre Dame versus Pitt. Pitt's one of these teams. They're not in the top 10, but
12.5.
They might be one of the best teams that aren't in the top 10 here. They're 6th in the country in scoring, putting up 39.7 points per game. They did lose back-to-back games against West Virginia and Louisville, but since then, they've ran off 5 in a row, like Scotty said. And I didn't even know this, but when I was doing my homework, they have the number 1 rushing defense in the country, only giving up 2.4 yards per rush. They have a passing game that racks over 300 yards a game.
Who are we talking about?
Pitt.
Yeah, 295 a game, yep.
Pitt, this is a powerhouse team, and this is a lot of points. I am all over. This is a 4-star, could become a 5-star as the week goes on, but this is a 4-star play for me. Pitt plus the 13. I think I saw him sitting at maybe 12.5, right?
I'd buy it.
Yeah, but I like this at 13. Knowing Scotty, he'd probably bring it to 14, depending on what he likes. Let's hear it.
Why not? No, I'm not on it. I'm
okay.
not on that matchup.
No disagreement there. And then the other big out of the matchups you mentioned there, I'm on this Oklahoma-Bama match. Oh, you're on the Notre Dame game?
Listen,
he's getting all jacked up to tell you it's his big play.
This Oklahoma-Bama matchup, Bama holds the clear edge in a lot of play. First of all, they're home. They're a more efficient team. They're a more disciplined team. They have the better quarterback here, in my opinion. Mateer, in the beginning of the season, people were saying John Mateer for Heisman. Mm-hmm. Now he's completely fallen off. In fact, in his last 4 games, he has 100 – no, I'm sorry. In his last 4 games – he has, I believe, just as many touchdowns as interceptions. They're pretty damn close. So he's really fallen off of a cliff here. I think
they're winning, Teddy. They're winning.
They are, but I think pace of play, I think when they run into this Bama team, Ty Simpson, possible Heisman Trophy candidate there. Alabama's red zone offense, they score 92% of the time. In the red zone, they're putting up touchdowns.
Gotcha.
And they're very low on penalties. They only give up 43 penalty yards per game. So I'm all over Alabama -6 here. All over it.
You
So
don't have to lay 6. It's already 5.5.
Okay, well, 4 stars on that one also.
Unless you have a different line. He's going to come with his own line here.
I used the
He always has a different
I
line.
used the Pinnacle in I'm sorry, but I use Pinnacle. I'm
What's
looking
the
right now.
line?
I'm looking now. Scrolling down
Teddy,
the
you're not
screen.
going to like this news. I'm going to break to you.
It's 6 and 46.5.
You're not going to like my news, Teddy. I'm sorry.
You're going against your
Hold on.
daughter's school.
Well, hold on. I was going to say that first. If she's out there listening, just close your ears, honey. Okay? Because your father's not going to make you happy right now. All right. Listen, guys. I think Oklahoma stays in this game with Alabama. I don't know why. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers on this game. They average 29. They allow 14. One of the best defenses in the country. They had a huge win last week. Somehow, some way, they clawed. They stayed in it. They did what they had to do. They got the win at Tennessee. Bama, to me, they looked okay last week. I mean, yeah, granted, they won 8 straight games in a row after losing their opening week. 5-0 at home, but Oklahoma 3-0 on the road. Oklahoma finds ways to win. Bama averaging 33 a game, allowing 17. Pretty damn close with the numbers there if you look at both sides. 29 and 14, 33 and 17. Very close numbers. I would buy this line up to 7. I would take the dog, and I think they're staying in this game. I don't know, for some reason, this is going to be a close game. I just got this feeling. And also Oklahoma, probably one of the strongest teams in the country. Not that Bama has the most exciting running game, but one of the strongest teams in the country against the run. Only 82 yards a game they allow. So that's going to force that quarterback to make moves, and that defense is not too shabby. I think they stay in this game, and I think they got a shot to win it. And I'd buy it to 7, and I think that's a close game. 4 units. Boom. Anything else, guys?
I'm moving on.
I shut everyone down. What happened? What's going on there? Ben, what happened? Where's my drum roll, Ben? Come on. 4 units.
I know.
Oklahoma. Sooners. Woo! Let's go, Ben. Boom.
I think we got a lot of head-to-head action this week, so this is going to be a very interesting week. We're probably going to be throwing some texts. We should post some of the texts we throw each other in the Get the Edge chat. I know you like those texts, Ben. We should post some of them here in
Yeah, they're pretty comical.
He's got us on Do Not Disturb already.
All right, guys, let's keep the show rolling, baby. We got a couple of more matchups. I got a couple of plays I'm looking at here. You got number 21 Iowa against USC. You guys like that game? Any opinion?
I'm not on that one.
Not on that either.
All right. How about, I know you got to like this one, Teddy. Don't tell me you don't like this one. Number 10, Texas, the Longhorns. The Manning machine is going into Athens to go against the Bulldogs of Georgia. 5.5 Georgia at home. This line dropped a little bit. 48.5 total. You like this game, Teddy?
I am not on this game.
Oh,
Do you want me to
God.
take a let me what time's the game? I'll take a look at
best
it right
games.
now. What time's the game?
The people want to know.
What time's the game?
I think it's an afternoon game, isn't it?
Texas, they play at 7:30.
Oh, 7:30? Okay. I didn't have it's funny, I didn't note the time on the game. I just put down the matchup. 7-2 Texas.
Oh, this is no brainer.
All right. What do we got?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Go Georgia.
I would lean Georgia. With
Georgia
that.
minus 5.5.
Not using that game.
I'm not putting it as a starred play, but I'm not going against Georgia at home. Less than a touchdown against a very unproven Texas team. No.
You too?
I would use Georgia. I'm not using that game personally, but if I had to play it, I would play Georgia.
I got a light.
Not a play.
I got a light play. I hate to do this to you guys.
Let's go. No, this is fun.
I'm jumping on Texas. I think they're playing better football right now. I think they can play with Georgia. They're one of the powerhouses when they're right in that Southeastern Conference. I'm going to take as many points as I can. You don't see Texas get. I know Georgia's good and all, and they're 8-1, and they lost. I think their only loss was to Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, at home. I like Texas in this spot. The line came down a little bit. I'm not making it a big play. I would rank this game probably 2.5 stars on a scale of 1 to 5. But I like the dog. I would buy this line up to 7 points too. I'll take Texas plus 7. Buy 1.5. What the hell? I mean, I'll pay my 135, 140 juice. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna feel comfortable. I like Texas in this game. I think it'll be close. I think these games are going to be close. That's the problem. I really do. I think they're going to be tough games all around. And I think any of these 4 teams could beat each other, so that's why I'm grabbing points. And I'm going to take the 7 with Texas, 2.5 stars, guys. All right. We're still on Saturday.
Still on Saturday.
Hey, let me ask you. Why don't we just cut to the chase? Your best play for Saturday? You want a giveaway?
I'm going to give it away right now. You want a good
I
play
know
for
that.
Cedric?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'll do it right now if you want me to.
Let's go.
TCU against BYU. The current line right now, BYU's 5.5 and 52.5. I'm jumping on the dog in this one. TCU 5-0 their last 5 against BYU. TCU 10-3 their last 13 games. BYU 0-5 against the spread in November. Again, that's not reason I'm using this game. I'm going to say it again to Scotty. He doesn't like me to say it again.
What is the reason then?
I don't need the points, but I'm going to take them. TCU plus the points, and they're 5.5 right now. You can buy it up to 7 if you want. Probably don't have to, but I'll take TCU. Another dog barking. I got TCU losing this game by maybe 1 point on my rankings, or possibly winning the game. Okay. So I'm going to take the points, man. TCU, the nice dog barking.
Nice late play too. 10 o'clock. We
10
get to
o'clock.
watch.
I'll be in bed. I'll see the scores in the morning.
There you go.
Got to wake up early on Sunday.
He's that confident. He doesn't even stay up. He's going to sleep. He's counting his money while he's sleeping. Is that it?
Yeah, that's you asked for the top one. It'd be a 4-star play.
I would say my favorite play of the week is that Pitt play that I gave out earlier against Notre Dame, but I'm also on one more Saturday play, this Oregon State versus Tulsa. This is one of those games. I was looking at it, and I hate betting two teams with a losing record like this, but I just saw some advantages in this play. Tulsa puts up 20 points per game, which, it makes them look like the better team possibly, but if you do a deeper dive, their pace struggles a little bit, and Oregon has pretty good defensive capabilities against slow-paced teams like that. Oregon can limit scoring. Oregon State. I'm sorry, Oregon State.
I was gonna say.
And Oregon State has actually held opponents to under 22 points average for the year, so they do have a decent defense. I mean, that's a pretty low number for college football. So I'm looking at this game. I think that the odds makers made Oregon State a 2.5, 3-point favorite for a reason. So I'm rolling with Oregon State on the money line on the road against Tulsa. I have no clue.
I'm looking for it. All right. Yeah, Oregon State, they're making them a 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
2-8 against 2-7.
Yeah.
Teddy, wow. You're doing the Scotty M
I'm doing the
D there.
I'm doing the Scotty M no-go.
Chasing 30% winning percentages, 20%.
Game's at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm taking the money line there, minus 135.
All right.
It's also open as a 1-point favorite. Now they're a 3-point dog.
I think you probably did your homework because Teddy likes teams like that. I could tell he looks to find those inconspicuous kind of games. So he probably did his homework.
That's really what I love.
Yeah.
It really is, Scotty, because not only do I like making money on that,
I
but
appreciate that.
When I have a client that I give that to, they like it because it wasn't a game they would really be looking at if it weren't for me. So I find that I bring more value with the small games, the small school games, because I get a lot of text messages and calls saying, hey, Teddy, thank you so much for that play.
Right.
I would have never looked at that on your own. Versus a game like the Bama game, I mean, everyone's going to be looking at that game. So,
of course.
Yeah.
But that's what the gamblers want.
Yep.
The players want the big games so they can watch them and have their action and do whatever they got to do, their backflips or whatever case it is to keep themselves in the game. All right, so rating that game, what would you rate it at?
I'll give it a 3 right now. Let me see what the line does. No, my best bet, like I said, is Pitt. That's my favorite college play of the week is Pitt.
Okay. And what are you rating that game at?
I'm rating that a 4 right now. That could go up to a 5 depending on what happens.
You guys like any of this? I love this one game. I like East Carolina at home. I'm going to money line them against Memphis. I think East Carolina is the right side of this game. They won 3 straight games in a row. They average 34 a game. They allow only 17. They got a strong defense. They got a strong passing game as well. I think they can match up against Memphis. 4-1 at home. The other side is 4-1 on the road, but their starting quarterback, Brendan Lewis, is questionable with the ankle for this game. I don't know if he's playing or he's not playing, but it's probably factored into the number already. And I like this game on the money line with East Carolina. They got a good rushing game. There's no doubt about it, Memphis. But the other side has an unbelievable strong defense against the rush. So I think it matches up really well. I think the number's right on this game. And I like the way East Carolina's playing right now. They won 3 straight, as I said. I'm going to take East Carolina, money line the game. I'm going to make this play a 4-unit selection on East Carolina to beat Memphis. They lost their last game. I think they lose another one. That's it.
So I actually had
Saturday.
So every week when I get ready for this show, I write down games, and then certain games make the cut, certain games don't. So I was close to putting ECU as a play. I do agree with you on that. It didn't make my final cut, but I still agree with you on that play, and I'll still probably put a small bet on it. So I agree with Scotty on that ECU play, guys. Make sure you write that down.
I don't know what the deal is with the starting quarterback. Like I said, they say he's questionable. We'll see what happens. I mean, that could hamper the game altogether or not. If he's not 100%, I think I like it even more. And he does start. Well, you never know what happens when they bring these backups in. But it's an interesting matchup all around. So, but I think that the home team is the right side.
Josh Yates said you're breaking his heart with the Alabama play, with the Oklahoma play.
I'm sorry,
but
Yates.
he said there is value there. Real quick, before we go into NFL, we got some questions. You guys ready?
Sure.
All right. First question of the day, OPP. Thanks for coming in, OPP. Bucks or Hornets? I like the Hornets as a small home dog in that play.
I agree with you on that one.
I would like it at 3 a lot better than 2. 2's a tough number in basketball. I think 3 is a good number. But, yeah, I like the Hornets in that one.
It's down to 2.5.
That's what I said. It opened at 5.5. Yeah.
I don't like that game, and I don't like back-to-back with the Bucks. They're not the most durable team. That's a tough game. I wouldn't touch that game with OPP's money. Yeah, no opinion on that.
I probably wouldn't touch it either, but if I had to, I'd take Charlotte.
That's a big. It's a big number. They're moving down from 6.5 to 2.5.
Is there injuries or something in that game?
Giannis is probably. Is he? Let me see.
Looking right now.
Giannis.
And while you guys
He's out. He's out.
Oh, he's out.
Giannis is out.
So I mean, why would I?
That explains the point movement there.
Yeah, but Kevin Porter out.
Ball's out too. So
yeah, ball's out.
So real quick, another question. College hoops. I don't have anything on this. I still have to dig into some college hoops. I got hurt in college hoops last night, guys. For those of you guys who are my clients, college hoops didn't treat us the best last night. Minnesota, Missouri tonight. Anybody on that?
No, but I like an NBA game tonight.
Okay, hold on. We got a couple more questions. We got one more question.
Got a new moderator.
Oh,
Ben, drum roll.
Juan Cardenas. I will be predicting that game when we get to NFL, Rams, Seahawks.
Me too.
That's one of my plays. Okay, so Juan, you're going to get your question answered here shortly once we get to NFL on that Rams versus Seahawks game.
All right, anybody else?
That is it for now.
All right, guys, you want to make some money tonight? Listen up. Atlanta Hawks, buy it down to 2. They beat Sacramento. At this stage right now, much better. I see the value of the game. If this game was right during the regular season, a little deeper, I don't think the Hawks would be 3.5 on the road against anybody. I like the Hawks in this spot, and I think they'll take advantage of Sacramento. I'd buy the line. It's 3.5, 3. And what are you showing for that line?
Right now,
you're on
solid
football.
3 and 233.5.
I'd buy that line of 2, like I said, and I'd jump all over the Hawks. I think that's a worthwhile play. Again, if you're a $100 play, just let me clarify, because a lot of guys take what we're saying here and they run into their own way of thinking. So I'm going to try to make it a little clearer, not so cloudy. If you're a $100 player, what do I mean by that? If you normally play $100 on a game you like, I would put like $50 on this game tonight. That's what I would do. So it's not a game to go. If you're a $100 player, bet $1,000, and they say, "Well, Scott told me he loved it and he wanted me to crush it." No.
That happens to me all the time.
Right. Not telling you guys to crush it. I'm just telling you to enjoy it. And if you're a $100 player, if you're a $500 player, play like $150.
The worst is when they're $500 players and then they put
$2,500.
They bet $2,500 on your free game that you posted on Instagram, and then they get mad at you when it loses.
Right, and then your private play, they only play $200. That wins.
It's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. The NBA board tonight. I don't know. I mean, you guys doing anything in the NBA or no? I mean, I guess we'll go to the NFL. We'll come back to the NFL. All right, let's do it, man. The big boys are playing on Sunday. We got some interesting.
What do you mean? The game of the week's Thursday.
Well, that's true. That's true. I forgot all about it.
Oh, I wouldn't call that the game of the week. I'm just joking, guys.
New England Patriots, the hottest team in the league, with the front runner for Coach of the Year, no doubt about it. In my opinion, Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots hosting your lovely New York Jets. 12.5 points. TK, New England at home. What are you thinking? You on it?
I'm on it, but it's only going out to my players, man. I'm sorry. New England this game 13-43. They want it. They're going to have to hit me up, man, on Thursday night. Right. I already gave out the college football on Thursday.
Yeah, you know how I feel about double-digit favorites unless they're a monster. I love the Patriots. I love the way they're playing. I love just everything they're doing right now is working. Everything they're doing is working to the highest level. The Jets are nothing. I mean, they could show up. You never know, these divisional rivalry games. If New England's going to let their guard down, Teddy, it could be in a game like this where they play soft. I don't know. I don't think they will, because I think they're so sky high right now. They want to just keep winning games and stocking up all those wins now against these weaker teams. So I think New England wins the game, obviously, and they could ass kick them and win it by 17 to 21 points, but I'm going to stay off it.
You want to know a fun fact about New England? They only play one more team the rest of the season that has a winning record, Buffalo Bills. All their other opponents have losing records right now.
You think I'm safe on that 8.5 over total wins?
Wait, what do they have right now? 8?
8.
Yeah.
2, man.
I think you're good.
I picked it before the season. New England, I was the only one I picked for the total wins to go over. New England Patriots. The other ones I said I like the Chargers to win that division, which they're right behind Denver. That's an interesting game. I want to see if you guys have an opinion on that one. Let's jump to Sunday. So, yep.
You don't have a play on that New England game?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. My private.
Oh, well, real quick, Mike Clancy. What's up, Mike? Mike Clancy, TK definitely has a barking dog on Thursday. We'll have to see. We'll have to pay TK to see what he's got.
TK shaking and baking.
Don't tell him.
Don't let it down, T. Keep it
I'll keep
to
it on our
yourself.
boots over here.
That's it, man. He's giving away so much. He has, he should be entitled to, get a big play out to you guys that he really likes. We have to jump in and purchase it. So he likes that game on Thursday night, amongst a few other ones, I guess, this week. All right, listen. Here's the marquee games on Sunday. If you guys tell me if you're on any of these, there's 4 of them. Obviously, Tampa Bay and Buffalo is one of them. They're both 6-3. They go at it. You got Seattle and the Rams. That should be beautiful. 7-2 against 7-2. 2 dynamite quarterbacks running the shows there. 2 great offenses. 2 good running games. You name it, that game has everything in it. Chiefs and Broncos. This is where I'm shaking my head, but we'll talk about that in a second. And the Sunday night game. This should be a very interesting ball game. See who's real, and I guess we'll see a little bit who's more real than the other one. Detroit and Philadelphia Sunday night. Philly 2.5 and 46.5. Boy, they're keeping these numbers tight. It's gonna be an interesting week in the NFL. You guys on any of these 4 games?
You going?
That you're giving away?
I'm giving away one of these.
You go first, T.
I'm gonna do it right now, man. Seattle and the Rams in this game. Right now, the Rams are 3 and 48.5. I'm going back with Seattle. I had them last week. I'm going to take the 3 points on this one. Seattle 7-1 in their last 8 games against the spread. They're 10-0 straight up on the road.
The road.
I'm taking Seattle, man.
How many have they won? 11 in a row on the road, or 10?
10 straight up on the road. 10-0 straight up on the road.
Yep.
Be 11-0 after this week. I'm going to take Seattle plus the 3 points.
Is this a big play?
I'll put it as a 4-star just like last week.
Wow. TK all over Seattle, man. What about you, Teddy?
So I'm on that game also, T. I'm going against you, brother.
Oh boy.
I'm going against you. I'm on the Rams in this game.
You wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, Ted?
What do you mean? This is the first. Hey,
no, Scott, not me.
Scott's actually going against me, and
I agree with
you
that.
on a couple of them. But
I'm just using my.
Yeah, no, I just think that you got the Rams are home.
Yeah.
Big rivalry, obviously, as we know. The Rams are home, and I just listen. Darnold has really proven himself to be good. Obviously, he was great last year in Minnesota. He's been great this year in Seattle. Nothing against him, but I just give Stafford the slight edge over him in this situation. I'm taking, Stafford just has more time doing it. He has more winning, more time winning. He's got a Super Bowl championship under his belt.
Yep.
So I just give, with all things being equal, in a game like this, I give Stafford the edge here, and I give that home field advantage the edge. I mean, guys, look at this. Seattle's offense in scoring is ranked number 3. The Rams' offense is ranked number 5. Seattle's defense ranked number 5. Rams' defense ranked number 2. So, and that's all scoring. So these are two evenly matched teams, two closely matched teams, and when you have teams this close, I look for players or situations that might give them the edge. Ben, the edge. Give them the edge. So I give the edge to the Rams on this one. I'm going with the Rams. So I'm going to go against you here, T. We'll have a little heads up.
We'll be watching
guys,
together on Sunday.
I'm going to break this tiebreaker, boys.
Tiebreaker, Scotty.
Teddy called it on the head, basically. Look
Wow, you agreed with
no,
me.
No, I'm not, no, I didn't
okay.
pick yet.
I was
Hold
getting
on.
excited.
I called it on the head that this game's about as mirror imaged as possible. Both have a strong running game with Walker, obviously, for Seattle, Williams for, obviously, the Rams. Stafford, wow, look what this guy's done so far this year. 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, passer rating 115. But look at Sam Darnold, 17 touchdowns, 6 passer rating 116. They're averaging 31 points a game, one of the best in the league, only allowing 19. The other side's averaging 28, allowing 17. Both strong rush defenses. I like Seattle in this game. I think it's a mirror image game. I got to ride with them. They're playing unbelievable on the road. I mean, look what they've done. How can you take 10 wins in a row away from someone beat them? I don't know if they can beat them, the Rams. I think Seattle's the real deal. I'll buy this line to 4 and a hook. From 3 and a hook, I'll jump all over it, get it above that 4, because sometimes these games end 21-17 or some crazy numbers, 24-20. I want 4.5. I'm going to take Seattle in this game. I think they're just playing great right now. They've been controlling their last games. I mean, the Rams played a good game against 49ers, but 49ers is not Seattle at this point the way they're playing. So I'm going to take Seattle, and I'm going to take it plus 4.5, and I'm going to make this a 3-unit selection.
Two young coaches in this one. Two very young coaches. Two guys in their 30s. Pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can't separate it, so I'm going to grab the points. And I'm going to take a team that's winning on the road. They're 4-0 this year on the road. The other side's 3-1 at home. I get it. Stafford's playing great. I mean, Darnold's playing great. I mean, you can't.
It's going to be a great game. That's the only thing that's for sure. Listen, guys, this is sports betting. Anything can happen, any direction, any way. We could have the closest looking game possible, and one side blows them out. But this is a game where I think this is going to be a fantastic game to watch.
All right.
Big total on it, too, 48.5. What would you take? The over? Offense is putting up some numbers?
They could play defense. These teams, they're strong against the run.
Seattle's strong against the pass. Seattle has a six-ranked passing defense against yardage in the country. But now you got Puka Nacua, Stafford.
You know what's going to be the difference of this game? Turnovers. Whoever makes mistakes is going to lose this game. No doubt about it. Because these defenses smother you, and it's going to be a turnover, a fumble, or something crazy, or you're driving and you lose the ball, getting ready to score. Some crazy thing or two is going to make the difference on a game like this. And I'm going to ride with the team that's finding ways to win on the road. So I'm going to take Seattle in this game. All right, best bet. You guys hit your best bet on Sunday?
Seattle.
That's your best bet?
I don't have a best bet Sunday. My best bet for the week that I'm giving out on the show is that Pitt play. That's my favorite play out of all of them.
Okay, you guys done with the NFL for Sunday?
I'm done.
I got one more.
Let's do it.
I got one more in this Buccaneers-Buffalo game.
Oh, boy.
This is another interesting game. A couple things about this game. I'm going to go with the TK style and come up with some trends here. I don't really spit out a lot of trends on this show, but I want to spit them on here. The Buccaneers have covered the spread in their last 7 games following a loss. They have won each of their last 3 Sunday games as a road dog, so they're not afraid to be a live dog and win as a dog. And the Bills have lost 3 of their last 4 games, played as favorites when they are on the East Coast of the United States of America. I look at this game, and I was asking myself a question when I was looking at this game. I was saying to myself, if I had a franchise and I could have a QB, would I rather have Baker Mayfield or Josh Allen?
You said that last week with Drake May and Baker.
I said that last week with Drake May and Baker. And Drake May is definitely the answer, I think, here. Now, with this one, I think Josh Allen has the talent. I think he may be the more talented guy, but Baker just has the it factor. He has the it factor and the grit factor. And I think this is a lot of points here, 6 points. I might even get a little crazy, get a little stupid, and buy this thing to 7. But I'm on the Buccaneers here. I'm just they just seem to. It's like what Scotty always says. There's teams that just find ways to win / find ways to keep it close. And I think this could be one of those situations.
Well, the key factor to this game, which Buffalo team's showing up? Is it the one that showed up last week, or is it the one that showed up 2 weeks before where they put up like 40?
They're a very inconsistent team.
And there could be some weather up there, too.
Yeah, and Tampa's not used to playing in that crazy cold-ass weather. I don't know how well Baker does it. He played for Cleveland for a bit, I get it. But, yeah, that's a tough game, man. 6-3, 6-3. This is a showcase game for one of these teams because 6-4 and 7-3 is a big difference. Believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds as far as record goes. I don't think Buffalo wants to fall behind New England by 3 games, which they could if New England goes to 9-2 and Buffalo's 6-4. So this is an interesting game. I'm not touching it. I think you might be on the right way of it. I'm not really sure for
Just say you like the Bucks too. Just give me a little love, Scotty.
No, I'm not touching
I'll say it. I like Tampa Bay.
There you go, T.
The Buccaneers, there's a trend for you. 13-3 their last 16 against the spread following a straight-up loss.
Yeah.
And the weather had a lot to do. I had New England
Well,
last
that's the
week.
problem, the weather.
Last week they had a little weather issue. New England, when they played in Tampa, rained. It was a little windy out there. It's probably going to be the same weather up there, but I kind of agreed with you, and I would lean on Tampa Bay on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything on this game, to be honest. I'd be just forcing it to agree with you guys or disagree. I think it's going to be a tough game. I really do. I know Buffalo needs a big bounce back, and I know Tampa wants to come back, and they played well. They're playing well on the road. You know, they're both 4-1. Buffalo's 4-1 at home. I don't know about against the spread, but Tampa's 4-1 on the road, so they find ways to win on the road, play better. Maybe they're playing better on the road. They are, actually, than they are at home. But the game I like is the Sunday night game. I like Detroit. I think they're going to find a way to beat Philly, making that a 3-unit play. I'm going to get that line to 3.5 from 2.5. I don't know, just some rhyme, some reason. I just think when it's all said and done, that Detroit's going to get the job done in this game and keep it close and have a shot to win it outright. So I'm going to take them. I'm going to buy it up to 3.5, 3 units against Philadelphia. That's my play on that game.
I agree with you on that. That was another one of those games I had written down. Didn't make the cut, but I like it.
I'm going to be agreeing, too, because I hate the Eagles. They got me last week, too.
Fly,
Eagles, fly. I thought it would be go, pack, go. We got a question for Scotty here. If New England is in the Super Bowl versus Seahawks, who's winning?
New England's in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks.
Who's winning?
You know what? I'm going to have to take the coaching staff of New England's. I think it's more experience. Josh McDaniel, Mike Vrabel will find a way to keep his team more focused somehow, some way than Seattle. I would take New England. And I think that line would be very close. I think it would be a very close game. 2.5 point spread, no matter who. I think New England might be, at this point, who do you think would be favorite? I think New England.
Seattle may be a
no way Seattle would be favorite.
I think they'll give a little more respect against Seattle in this series.
No way.
Let's see the power rings right now. Right,
guys, question: who do you think would be favorite?
4.5.
Who would be? Hold on. Who do you think would be favorite in that game if it was a Super Bowl right now? New England or Seattle? Who do you guys think would be the favorite? If you guys could comment on that.
I'd say it'd be a pick 'em.
No. New England beat.
My power ratings have New England 4 and Seattle 4, so my power ratings have it a pick 'em on the neutral site right now.
All right, guys, we're going long today, so we're getting a little wrap-up signals coming in here from our boy. What time we got here? Oh, wow, 3:20 Eastern. Love it. We touch base. Anything you want to throw? I gave out a play tonight in the NBA. I gave out Atlanta -2. You gave out anything?
I gave out the college football tonight.
No, I don't care about that. Baskets tonight?
Basketball?
Anything?
I got to play, but...
all right, it's not for the public.
Not for the public. It's only got one play in the NBA tonight.
All right, Teddy?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all she wrote. Wrap her up.
All right. Sounds good, man. Well, we knocked it out. T-minus when's Thanksgiving? 2 weeks from today.
2 more weeks.
Yeah. And we got a big party. We're going to have a big party that we're going to, the Winnable Bash this weekend. I hope all you guys go. We'll have some fun down there. My boy Ben's going to be doing some live stuff down there. We'll get that content out to you guys, so check it all out this weekend. All right. Here they are, the 2 guys that make this show work with me each and every week. And I'm going to throw it to my man, TK. TK, where can the people find you out there in the world of social media and get that good information you're popping out each and every day?
Well, the best place to find me is right on Instagram, at TKWins. You can follow the links there. It takes you right to my site. Look for that blue check mark. We got a lot of fake people out there recently, so check it out, at TKWins. And also go live there every night, usually about 5:30. I pop in on a live show, so check it out, at TKWins.
Live where, T? Tell them where.
On Instagram.
There you go. You got to say that. Live,
look at it.
5:30 p.m. on Instagram, TK and I breaking it all down. I went 4-0 last night on that show.
I invited Teddy in last night. Did you
Teddy
get the
comes
link?
in, but then he dumps
Dumps
out.
Yeah, you jump in. I hit the
I
button.
think it's
and
one
I
of his
in.
guys that comes in.
No, it could be because the way we're
Always
starting.
show sports profits are in.
Yeah,
boom, I hit the
we
button.
have a couple people. We have 3 or 4 people with access to the Instagram. We got a team. We're big time.
Listen.
Hey
whatever.
guys, you can find me at. Is it time for me to do it?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you can find me at _profits_pick.
It's time for you.
Make sure you look for that blue check mark, guys. If you just go and search that, you'll see all the different names up there. But the blue check mark, that shows us we're for real. We got the winnable links live on the on that page right now. If you want to try us out, the winnable links are live. We had the CEO of Winnable on here a couple weeks ago. He kind of motivated me to get rolling on that platform, and we just launched it this week. So the links are live.
All right. Teddy Brooks, ladies and gentlemen. My partner in crime, the guy that keeps me jacked up because TK sometimes falls asleep on me, but I know Teddy ain't going to ever fall asleep on Scotty M. All right. I'm Scott Matthews. You can find me each and every day right on Instagram. Guys, we're making it real easy for you to see some nice results. Our broadcast channel is piping hot, over 70% winners over the last 3+ weeks. We've been hitting some great numbers there. Our free picks have been winning on the videos. I'm not telling you this. Go watch them and see them yourself. You find me on Instagram at SM Sports Picks, Picks. I'm with my man right next to me here going live at 5:30 on Instagram. We break it down for almost an hour. We bring all you guys in. If you got anyone want to come in and give us picks and talk to us, we bring you all in. We love it. We enjoy it. We'll be on today at 5:30. This, the one and only, as I said, Get the Edge Sports Podcast. Check us all out on Spotify, Apple, our own channel on YouTube, which is Get the Edge Sports Podcast. Tell your friends about it. Click, subscribe, give us a like, and we'll be back here next Wednesday doing it all again at 2:15 p.m. with my man Ben Castro at Podcast Junkie Studios.
Yep. And I saw a question, though.
What?
The guy asked how old is the show, Teddy. You said 1 year. This is our second year.
Yeah, but it's not 2 years old. He asked if it was 2 years old.
I thought it was 2 years
Well,
old.
you and I have been doing it for 2.
No,
Hey,
it
you guys
was
been through
it was a year in August.
Year in August?
Yeah, so
Oh, it's getting close to a month.
All right, guys, you can't.
2 seasons.
You're getting Ben nervous. All right. Anyways, have a great day, guys. We'll be back here next Wednesday, 2:15 p.m. Tell your friends about it and check it out. Have a great day. Ba-boom.